It's your birthday, December the 7th.
Yes.
How are
Which
you
is Pearl Harbor Day. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was Pearl Harbor Day.
Yeah.
How are you going to be spending it?
As anonymously as possible.
Right.
People always sort of say, oh, you want something special for your birthday. No, not really. I'd like to forget that it's happening. The years are going past too fast.
Yes, that is true.
One after another.
Yeah, no, that is true.
It's like a shadow passing the window.
Well, do you have cake?
If somebody bothers to make it, I'm certainly not going to go out and find a cake myself.
Oh.
No, it's something I don't really enjoy celebrating that much. I love other people's birthdays.
Right, but not your own.
Yeah, but not
What's
my
your
own.
favourite cake?
My favourite cake? Oh.
So Brandon knows to get it for your birthday.
Well, my mother used to make a pumpkin cake. She was trying to make an applesauce cake, and she didn't have any applesauce. And she had a tin full of pumpkin. She just threw that in and made a sort of sour cream frosting or something for the top, and it was fabulous.
So that would be it.
And that became a classic in our restaurant in California. But no, I would say I don't know, carrot cake or something like that.
Or like a carrot cake.
Yeah, I love
Nice.
a carrot cake.
So going back, what do you think is your favourite birthday ever? Ever. Could be a young one,
It's hard to remember. I remember my favorite present.
Okay.
Which was somebody just brought me a tray of beautiful berries. Went to the market and they found red berries and blueberries and all these things, and they sprinkled it with violets. So you can imagine all these deep reds and dark purples, and then little purple violets around it. It was the most aesthetic, gorgeous present I've ever had. I mean, I've had wonderful presents in my time, but that was the one I remember most because it was just such a delight. It's such a tray of exquisite beauty.
To eat?
Yeah, berries to eat.
Oh, wow.
Yes, yeah.
So that's your best ever birthday present. So seeing as you don't like celebrating your birthday really, if you could choose what to do on it, if it was going to be maybe just a special day, what would it be? Doesn't have to be your birthday. You can pretend. A special day.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe flying in an air balloon over a wonderful view. Something that had beautiful gardens or something that was really exquisite to look at from the air.
And the balloon would have to be made of your fabric.
Well, wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be fabulous?
One that is up there.
Yeah.
Eating carrot cake.
Yeah.
What a great day. So do you know what your earliest memory is when you were a little boy?
Oh, when I was a little boy. Do you know, one of the earliest memories I can remember was saying to my mother, I'm so afraid that when I get older, I'll forget things. And I had a real crisis of thinking, when I get older, maybe I'll forget what it was like to be a child. Isn't that weird? And I was only like 5 or 6 when I had that feeling. And she said, "Don't worry."
And have you forgotten?
Well, yeah, I've lived 85 years, so I think. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there are certain memories of childhood that come back now and then, in sort of waves. But I live for the moment.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
What's happening now?
Yeah, exactly. And so I've got a lot of moments that are happening one after another. I mean, life's been very good to me. So.
Well, I think you've been very good to life, to be fair.
Well.
I mean, if you think of your legacy, what would you want your legacy to be? This is kind of the opposite to birthday.
I think to encourage people to believe in themselves enough to manifest something wonderful that they're happy and proud to have made, and that establishes them as a real person who has creative instincts like anybody should. I mean, I think we all have creativity in us. Some people never discover it, and that's very sad.
Okay. So how do you go? So what would your advice be to somebody then to go about doing that? How do you discover that?
Find what you like. You know, I was once when I was painting and I was trying to be a very serious painter, I said to this girl who was a very good painter, and I said, I always paint what I like. And I said, I'm a really, I should be doing something else, you know. And she said, absolutely not. She said, always go for what you like, but make it better and better and better. Just keep improving that until it really speaks to people. Because what you're trying to do is to take all the emotions and feelings that you feel about life and give them to other people in some form. And that's what art is. You know, you make that into a form that people can digest and see what you're talking about, the way you see life. And so she said, just stick with what you love. And that was wonderful advice. I relaxed.
Well, I guess it means you don't need to keep searching. You just need
exactly, and you don't have to be a masochist and do what you hate.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
I have people come to my workshops and they say, "I'm only going to work in colors that I don't like." And I said, "Why?
Why would you do that?
Just take colors you love, but make them gorgeous. Make them better than you've ever seen them."
Well, that's quite interesting. So, therefore, you do what you love, and what keeps you. So, it's these colours.
Yeah.
That's what gives you inspiration.
It's never-ending discovery. Never ending. I mean, Brandon and I go traveling around the world teaching workshops, and we're so thrilled every day that there's a workshop. We say, we get to go to work. We get to see a new collection of ideas being manifest in a room, and we're going to encourage that.
Maybe that's what you should do for your birthday then.
Yeah, maybe.
Teach a workshop.
Yeah, damn.
In somewhere you've never been. With a carrot cake.
With a carrot cake, yes, exactly.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.